your cartoons. You're not real.
Up next, Russ is going to talk about his favorite film, Cool World. If you like that, click that like button.
Not on your life, pal.
January 11th, 2022, in its blue debut from Shout Factory is Cool World. Can you believe it, Russ? It's finally here.
Sure.
And Shout Factory is the one to do it.
Makes sense. I read something the other day. Brad Pitt's been filming behind the scenes featurettes for this one for the past 4 years.
I could see the person behind this movie maybe coming back to talk a little bit about it, but you're right. Like Brad Pitt, Kim Bassinger.
Which is it?
Bassinger.
I love you, Kim Bassinger.
Bassinger.
No word on the transfer either. There's really no word on anything. Just that Shout Factory has announced this to get the fans excited. There's sizzle.
All 4 of them.
And with Roger Rabbit being released, I feel like Shout Factory was like,
stop comparing this to Roger Rabbit.
This is our
Jesus
time.
Christ. Roger Rabbit's an actually good movie.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like, the market's hot for more animation, live action hybrids.
That was the studio's thinking, sure, but
and they're thinking it again. It's
and
back.
let's do it at half the quality. It doesn't
Full
even
disclosure.
look good.
Dude, full disclosure, I've never seen this movie.
I've never seen it either.
What is this movie?
I don't know.
What is this fucking movie?
That's why I'm like, why the fuck are we covering this? I've never seen this. Who's seen this? Who wants to see this?
I mean, someone's got to like this out
Dude,
there.
look at it. This came out in 92. We were 10 years old. Both of us are like, nah.
There are plenty of movies you saw when you were 10 years old or that came out when you were 10 years old that you would go back and watch now and have a blast with. Are you telling me right now that you personally could not put this on and your age right now and probably have fun with that movie?
Oh, now, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. That's who
Definitely
it's for.
now.
That's who this is for.
Because
it's
I can,
irony.
Yes. It's irony.
People are like, why is this video a minute and 12 seconds long? Why did they cover Cool World for a minute and 12?
I'm leaving, Pencil Dick.
Actually, Matt, that is my excuse for 90% of the movies I watch.
Irony.
It's irony.
All I remember is this being a bomb. Like, I just remember, I don't even remember really knowing or liking Brad Pitt that much, to be honest. I didn't know who he was, right.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing he had done at this time was, what, Thelma and Louise?
Right, so he had just started in Thelma and Louise. This was right before, like one movie before True Romance for him.
People still come up to me and yell, "What's in the box?" I gotta go.
I guess the director fought to keep Brad Pitt on the movie. Like, for whatever reason, the director wanted Brad Pitt in this and fought because the studio was like, I don't know this guy, get him out. They're like, no, we want Brad Pitt. So you know what they did instead? This Hollywood character that Kim Basinger plays, it was initially Drew Barrymore. So they wanted a sort of kind of a lower named female star and a bigger named human star. But when they went to Brad Pitt, they had to up the ante on the animated star and put Kim Basinger in instead because she was a bigger name at the time.
I know, watch this be like a great movie.
Dude, it's terrible. For sure, it's terrible. Kim Basinger, friend of the show, we're happy that she got and landed this part. And I think she actually fought really hard for this movie too. So many people wanted this movie like to do well. I think Kim Basinger was like, I want this to be family friendly. We got to cut this a little. Like nobody knew what this movie was. Like nobody knew what they were signing on for. Right, they don't. And
Kim,
you know what?
explain it to me today.
Dude, neither did the director.
I could definitely see this title being tampered with by a studio.
It's like Super Mario Brothers or
It
something.
is. You're trying to find that balance of appealing to children and adults and make money. And it clearly this landed in the wrong. It didn't do either.
It didn't do either. And the guy that made this movie was originally known for doing Fritz the Cat, which was the first X-rated cartoon.
There you go. There's some bona fide credentials attached to that. I was not aware of that.
He did, and he also did the original Lord of the Rings cartoon, which like back in the 80s. He wanted to make an R-rated adult animated horror film. That's the script he pitched. And they bought it right away. Like what he wrote up is what they bought. But when he showed up on day one of filming, they handed him an entirely different script. They were like, this movie is something else now. It's completely not even what you thought. Changed the script completely. And they basically blackmailed him and said, you have no choice other than to film this project or you're done. You know, like you're out of here, like you're blackballed. So eventually this movie gets turned into PG-13. It's edited down to hell and back, you know, like all kinds of cuts. And then eventually, like I think you said, it doesn't land anywhere. It's too weird for kids to like. It's too stupid for adults to like. It's just a big misfire.
So will you be picking this up?
I am very curious to watch this movie. I only had ever seen trailers on television for it. Don't know even what to expect, but apparently good soundtrack. David Bowie had an original song on the soundtrack. I wonder how good the song is. Think it's any good?
No.
1992. Well, at any rate, soundtrack sucks. The movie sucks. Shout Factory's putting it out next year, early 2022. If you're a fan of this movie, let us know. If you think we should watch this, let us know. I am actually very intrigued. And Russ, I don't know why you're not.
Intrigued. No, I'm intrigued. I would watch it. I'd watch it. I'd give it a day in court.
Okay. Day in court.